Why you should live in the moment. Now, living in the moment means literally paying 100% attention to the one thing that you're doing. So obviously in this specific scenario, I'm giving you my 100% undivided attention. I'm not looking left, I'm not looking right. And I would say this is something I definitely need to work on. I need to improve, I need to practice on. And there's so many there's so many other things that you can do to improve your presence and like just being in the present moment. What I can say is that for me personally, I definitely struggle with living in the moment because I'm usually always thinking about like several things in my head. I find it hard, very difficult to clear my mind of distractions and worries. I always want to just be doing something, and I've always got something else on the back of my head. Now, I do class myself as someone that is very stress free. I don't really stress about much things. I mean, even in like really stressful situations, I I try my very best to like not allow it to hinder me and my progress. And I think it's very important that if you can utilize living in the present moment, your life can literally change massively. The people around you, the yourself, the people you work around, your neighbors, everyone will notice a difference if you can just pay more attention to just this moment right here. This specific moment right here will always be with you. You will never be able to live in the past or live in the future. You will always have this moment right here. And if you utilize this moment that we have right now, if you can utilize this moment, you can become whatever you want, successful. You can attract whatever you want. People will respect you. You'll have a lot more clarity, less ums and ahs, because you're just in the present moment. Now, how can you achieve being in the present moment? How can one attain a presence of living in the moment? Simple. It's very simple. Meditation, mindfulness, deep breathing. Now, if you meditate, meditation could be in different forms. You have breathing meditation with your eyes open, you have breathing meditation with your eyes closed, you have breathing meditation that's guided, so someone is guiding you through the meditation. You also have meditation with just natural sounds, so like birds, water, etc., etc. You also have meditation if you read the Bible, or if you listen to like an audio book, or if you're Muslim, if you listen to the Quran, whatever religion you are, if you're not a Christian, or if you're not part of any religion, then obviously I would advocate more for the other ones that I've mentioned. So like breathing, guided meditation. But all these forms of meditation, when you're practicing them, you're not on a treadmill running and like trying to do deep breath meditation. You're not outside walking. I mean, you can do that. That's great. Like going out for walks and, just focusing on your breath, being aware of your environment, your surroundings. That's a great form of meditation. But if you're in the gym, or like if you're going out for a run, like the likelihood of you being able to just meditate is almost impossible, because your blood your blood is pumping, your heartbeat is beating fast. You're probably out of stamina. So there's just too many things happening. When you meditate, you want to be in a private, quiet, comfortable area with your shoulders back. and your back should be straight. And in some cases, some people lean back, maybe rest your head on something, and then usually close your eyes and then have like, especially if you're a beginner, have like a guided meditation where the person walks you through maybe a body scan, maybe getting rid of thoughts, maybe just improving your breath. There's so many different types of meditation. Even I would recommend, you know, going and trying out the Wim Hof method, where like literally you are doing different types of like breathing exercises, fast paced, slow paced. You're doing hold in breaths, so you're holding your breath and then you're breathing out. And that way you can just improve. Like if you're someone that gets breathless very easily, this can improve that. And also your like mental clarity, like I said, being in the moment, just being in the here and now. I'll give you an example of why you would want to practice being in the moment. Okay, so there's a person named, let's just say Sam. There's a person named Sam, and he has a date set for today. And he woke up and he already got several calls. The first call was someone just, being negative, a work colleague saying, "Oh, I hate you, Sam. Why did you come late? Now I'm in trouble," and stuff like that. "Oh man, I'm gonna get you back for this." And then he ends the call. First thing when Sam wakes up, he gets woken up to that call. Then a second call comes through, and a family member's calling him, saying, "Oh my days, one of your cousins are not feeling well. Like they're really sick. She's in the hospital," and she FaceTimes him and him, and you can see like the pain that the cousin's going through and stuff like that, and that's emotionally affecting Sam. That call ends, so that's already two calls, two disasters. And now Sam gets up and he's already woken up late because he went back to sleep, and he has this date for 5 p.m. It's already 3:30, so now he can only get dressed for 30 minutes. So he zooms to the shower to get ready and comes back, changes, rushes to put on his perfume and stuff like that. Then he leaves the house. He checks that his train is going to leave early, so he runs for that train, and he gets to the train station and the train just leaves. So now he's stressing, "Oh, I've just missed this train, I'm gonna be late." So he calls the person that he's gonna be on a date with, saying, "I'm gonna be 20 minutes late." And that person's angry with him now. "Oh, I'm gonna be there at the time and you should have told me." So now, and then Sam lashes back, "It's not my fault. Like, I just literally missed the train." And now because Sam was already pissed off from earlier. Now Sam gets to that date. Both him and his friend are, let's just say her name is Emil. So that sounds like a boy's name. Emil Emil's on the date now with Sam, and they just have a little bit of a row about the situation. Then Sam explains what happened in the morning and stuff like that. And that date finishes. Let's just say fast forward. Maybe they might have a decent time together. They both go home, Sam goes home, and Sam goes to the train station. And on his way home now, there's someone on the train that's just making loads of noise, and Sam just wants to listen to his music in peace, and that irritates Sam even more. So now it's just like a constant cycle of negativity just clamping and clustering in Sam's mind. So Sam gets home now and he checks his fridge, and guess what? His family member has taken the lasagna that he bought last night, and he wanted to really eat that when he got home, and it's not there anymore. Sam's pissed off, and that is Sam's entire day ruined. What could Sam have done differently? What could he have done differently? How could he have started his day? How could he have responded to the negative impulses that took place in that day? Well, it's simple. If he started his day, you know, consolidating that first call, like, oh, it's okay. I do understand you're pissed off. Like, I'll make it up to you. Um, Let me just hit you back up. I just woke up. Or let's just say you didn't even pick up that call in the morning. So now that entire conversation with that angry person is gone. And then let's say the second call, he calls his cousin and then he says nice things to her. You're gonna be well, I believe in you, and like we got this and stuff like that. And then that's the second call out of the way. And then straight after that, he doesn't go back to sleep. He wakes up and he meditates. He exercises. He eats a very nutritious meal. And then he starts getting ready prior to the time. Maybe he's too early, so he focuses a little bit on his business. And then he leaves. As he leaves, he makes sure that he gets on the train on time. So he's on the train now on time. And on the train, he meditates again. Maybe he listens to an audiobook while breathing with his eyes closed. Maybe he's doing a guided meditation on the train where it's just 10 minutes and it's a full body scan or a stress scan or a depression scan. And now he feels so much more clarity and he feels so much more alive and awake. Now he gets to the date, he's positive, he's on time, the girl is happy, he pulls her chair out for her, makes her sit down, charming, has a lot of charisma, he's in the moment, he's locked eyes with Emil, and she can feel his presence there with her. She feels protected, she feels acknowledged, she feels like she's on a date with someone else. They enjoy that date. Sam goes home happy. Maybe he even goes home with Emil. And they have a great night. And you see how just a few ways you can respond, a few actions you can take can change your reality, can change your reality. A few things, literally just changing a few things in your life. Meditation and just being positive, just being in the moment, just being focused on what you're doing right now. Getting rid of that distraction. Finding out the reason why you're distracted. Because most of the time we need to tackle the root. We all just want to cut the tree. The tree's just gonna grow back up again. But if we remove the root, from that plant, that plant can never grow again. So if we get rid of that actual problem, if we get rid of the root of the problem, it won't be able to grow back again. If we keep meditating, keep staying positive and keeping our mind positive, keep staying around people that are positive. I know this is like kind of like a separate, I'm kind of going off topic. I'm speaking more about positivity, but it links with being in the moment. If you have a negative mind, you can't be in the moment. If you have a positive mind, it's easier to stay in that moment. It's easier to connect with the person that you're speaking to. Logically, like, it is easier. I would say I definitely need to work on this because this is something you work on every day. Anything can happen to you. Anything can make you emotionally overwhelmed. But it's just about going back and taking a deep breath and breathing out all that negativity. breathing it all out, exhaling all that negativity, all the way to the last droplets of breath. And doing that consistently every day. So when you're in situations where you need to be in the present moment, when you're in situations where there's a lot of stress and negativity that could make you respond negatively, you won't respond like that. You'll be able to just be calm in that situation. Maybe you're breathing because you just know that consciously, if I just breathe in this situation, I'll feel a lot less like off balance. So hopefully someone has found some value from this video. Practice being in the moment, being in the present moment. Practice just being focused. When you're speaking to someone, undivided attention. Undivided attention, guys. When you're focusing on your work, undivided attention. Get rid of the distractions. If you know it's your phone, if you know it's food, games, whatever it might be that might distract you, get rid of it. And for that specific amount of time, just focus on the thing that you need to do and then do the next task with the same undivided attention. And you'll see how much your life will change. I want to create a generation of men and women that can become leaders in the future for their offspring and the young generation. And I can only achieve this with your help. So make sure, guys and women, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below anything useful. Share your experiences. Share times where you've been living in the present moment. Other people want to see this. Don't just leave this to me. I mean, I'm going to keep uploading these videos. But it would be great if you could be part of this amazing journey. It's been your boy Paul Khadar, and we out. Peace.